Here's the bull case for Mara, and it's not going to be popular. Mara is the best equity that's a Bitcoin proxy. Here's what you have to understand about miners, and the reason I was bearish on them for a long time, and I was right. Because of the halving, every 4 years they need Bitcoin's price to double in order to make the same amount in revenue. There's also a lot of competition. The more miners that are trying to solve a block, the more secure the network, but the more expensive it is, the more energy it takes to get the block reward. I like Mara because it's the biggest, most liquidity, has scale, and has a great management team that continues to make accretive acquisitions. They've recently adopted a complete HODL strategy. They will never sell Bitcoin. Not only that, but if they can buy Bitcoin for less than they would mine it for, they'll just do that. They will just shut off the machines. Sure, there will be some costs still incurred, but most of it, they just turn off. Above 80K, they're definitely making money mining. As Bitcoin goes to 100, 120, 150, their margins get bigger and bigger. Compare this to MicroStrategy that buys more Bitcoin as Bitcoin's price goes up. So it's going to 120K. At 120K, they're going to buy Bitcoin. At 150K, they're going to buy Bitcoin for 150K. The worst case scenario for Mara is that they too buy Bitcoin at market price. Best case scenario is they can get 40, 50, or even more percent margins. So they get the Bitcoin for 80 grand in energy and it's worth 150K. So no one should have more exposure in any Bitcoin proxy than they do in Bitcoin. But if you want to juice your gains, Mara is a great opportunity, and I would play it with call spreads. Mara has a lot of liquidity in the options chains. You can buy a 30 to 50 call on Mara for $2. Depending on your expiry, it could be $1. That could be a 10 or 20x. Because it has extreme volatility smile, meaning the more out of the money, the more expensive in terms of premium. You can buy a call very close to the money or even in the money with inherent value, and you can get great risk to reward. Literally today, I bought a January 20 call, sold a January 25 call for $1.40. That is below the current price of Mara. So my break even is higher than I bought it, and my risk to reward is 2.5 to 1. I'm sure this is going to piss off some MicroStrategy bulls, but Mara is a better play from here. Mara actually deserves a premium because in a bull market, it usually acquires Bitcoin for less than market price. Mara is currently at $21, 15% down from the earnings. Happens every single earnings. Time to buy is now. They've added over 7,000 Bitcoin year to date from 20,000 that they had before, and this new HODL strategy has only been around since July. All of that is only with 16% dilution. Check back in January, Mara is going to be over $30, possibly even $50, and I think can outperform Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and most of the other miners.